that thing body. Yeah, I'm a realtor. Yes. Oh, very nice. Very Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, we'd be able to yeah, last night we were all the way over there in the middle of 4 rows back. Oh, yeah, very good. She thought. I was like, I thought you were. Went to yeah. That's funny. In the back of the end. Well, they teach the classes. So then they work all arts. Yeah, you did. Isn't that the time
So why don't you just take a look at that? I don't want to. I will be early.
Oh my gosh. Now the average is 30. World word. So Mr. Brown is the actor. He comes in and he's the first guy up. My daughter loves it. She's like so supportive and yes, it is. It's actually, it's been pulled out.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Lasker Auditorium. My name is Adam Brown, Director of Theater Inc., New North High School's Teaching and Working Theater. I'm so glad you could join us for our closing night afternoon. Thank you so much. Many of you have heard this before, but I want to tell you a little bit about Theater Inc. and how we operate. So we like to consider ourselves a self-sufficient program, but that is not completely true because we do not do it alone. So the district does pay for our teaching salaries. We have an incredible staff who teaches 3 levels of acting: technical theater and costumes, wigs, hair and makeup, scenery, lighting, sound, all across the board. And as I've said before, registration ends tomorrow. So you students out there, sign up for all these courses. They're really great. Also, we have an incredible parent guardian committee who work with us all year. Let's give them a shout out. Out there with your kids involved, you should get involved yourself. So, but how do we pay for all the things that go into a production? Rights, royalties, wood, microphones, this solar-powered suit. We are green at Theater Inc. So we have 3 major streams of revenue. One, you folks, ticket sales. You come into all our shows. It's huge. That's how we do it. So thank you very much. We also get donations from various sources. And one thing that's really great is we have a wonderful relationship with our local business community. We have what we call lead sponsors who advertise in our program all year long. They are committed to arts education, and we are so grateful. And I want to call out a few of them tonight who are in our audience. So here we go. Oh, you're going to go up to your attic, down to your basement, because this place is great. One List Records, yes. Trade and buy and sell your vinyl, so get that vinyl out. Newton Community Ed, our very own Newton Community Ed, welcome back. So I would not be living in Newton, now you know where I live. I would not be living in Newton for the past 7 or 8 years if it weren't these awesome people. Hammond Real Estate, love it. And my kids all take lessons here. You can take lessons in all different instruments. Boys, you can be part of a band. It is the most incredible music, teaching, and learning place. Parallel Studios. Sign up your kids. And the last one we have tonight is this incredible Dogfish Brewery, yes. We will be having a tasting in the lobby. No, we won't. Without all of that support, Theater Inc. could produce the 11 plus experiences for students both on and off stage throughout the year. So we're so grateful for that. So tonight we have an auction, a silent auction in the lobby, which you have to check out. You got to check it out. And what's really cool about the auction, somebody told me to do that. Go shh. Am I supposed to do that? I don't know what that means. The kids know what that means. I have no idea. So we have this auction, and we're auctioning off a vacation home in Maine, in Vermont, Red Sox tickets, and all of these other things. But the biggest thing out there is lunch with me. I hear the bid is up to $110, and I'm a good conversationalist, so if you, yes, okay. So it's incredible, you've got to do the auction, and also at the end of the day, I don't know if it's at the end of the night, the afternoon, they're going to be closing the auction, and bids will be closed, and we'll be finding out who has won the various lunches with me. Also, Theater Inc. is sponsoring what we're calling a Drama on April 5th. Anybody is welcome. There's information in the lobby. Check it out. Will you dance with me? Yeah. Great. What I want to say finally is please turn off all electronic devices, especially your phones. They do interfere with our wireless system. And as always, I am so grateful that I get to walk in that door every day and work with incredible staff and students who are so passionate about all the arts, whether it's music, dance, visual art, and obviously especially theater. It's just an incredible place. And for me personally, it's a real game changer. So, thank you. So without further ado, Andrew Ebbs, Chicago.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are about to see a story of murder, greed, corruption, violence, exploitation, adultery, and treachery. All of the things we hold near and dear to our hearts. Thank you.
jazz. Start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano is hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz. Slick your hair and wear your buckled shoes and all that jazz. I hear that Father Dip is gonna blow the blues and all that jazz. Hold on, hon, we're gonna bunny hug. I got some aspirin down at United Drug. Unless you shake apart and want a brand new start to do that jazz. It's you and all that jazz. Whee! And all that jazz. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz.
Listen, your husband ain't home, is he?
No, her husband is not at home. Find a flask, we're playing fast and loose. And all that jazz, right up here is where I stored the juice. And all that jazz, come on babe, we're gonna brush the sky. Bet you lucky Lindy never flew so high, 'cause in the stratosphere, how could he lend an ear to all that jazz? And all that jazz. And all that jazz. For all that jazz.
Come here!
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz. I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz. Start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that. So that's final, huh, Fred?
Yeah, I'm afraid so, Roxy.
Oh, Fred.
Yeah,
Nobody walked out on me.
but sweetheart!
Don't sweetheart me, you son of a bitch.
Roxy, please! Whoopee.
Oh, I gotta pee. No one's wife, but oh, I love my life and all that
So I took the gun, officer, and I shot him.
I see. And your wife, Roxy Hart, was in no way involved. Is that correct?
That's right, officer.
Well, aren't you the cheerful little murderer?
Murderer? Why, just last week the jury thanked a man for shooting a burglar.
Well, that's just fine. Sign right here, Mr. Hart.
Freely and gladly. Freely and gladly.
For her first number, Miss Roxy Hart would like to sing a song of love and devotion, dedicated to her dear husband, Amos.
Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, but he doesn't care, he'll string along. He loves me so, that funny honey of mine. Sometimes I'm down, sometimes I'm up, but he follows round like some droopy-eyed pup. He loves me so, that funny honey of mine. He ain't no chic, that's no great physique. Lord knows he ain't got the smarts. But look at that soul, I'll tell you, that hole is a whole lot greater than the sum of his parts. And if you knew him like me, I know you'd agree. What if the world slandered my name? Why, he'd be right there taking the blame. He loves me so, and it all suits me fine. That funny, sunny, honey, hubby of mine.
A man's got a right to protect his home and his loved ones, right, officer?
Well, of course he has.
Well, I come home from the garage and I see him coming through the window with my white rocks and they're sleeping like an angel, an angel.
So, that funny honey of mine.
I mean, just supposing he had violated her or something. You know what I mean, violated.
I know what you mean.
Or something. Think how terrible that would have been. It's a good thing I got home when I did. I'm telling you that. I say, I'm telling you that.
He loves me so, that funny honey of mine.
Fred Casely.
Fred Casely? How could he be a burglar? My wife knows him. He sold us our furniture.
Lord knows he ain't got the smarts.
She lied to me. She told me he was a burglar.
You mean he was dead when you got home?
She had him covered with a sheet, and she's telling me this cock and bull story about a burglar, and I have to say I did it because I was sure to.
Now he shut off his
burglar,
trap.
huh? And
I can't
believe
stand
her.
that
She
sap.
was too tiny to me,
Oh,
huh?
look at
Well,
him
she
go,
can just swing for all I
ratting
care.
on
Boy,
me.
I'm down at the garage working my
Just
butt up
one
14
more
hours a day, and
break.
she's
What a
up there
half
munching on
what he
bonbons
be.
and jazzing. Well,
If
this
they
time she
strike
pushed
me
me
up
too far, that little
from
chiseler.
the
Boy, what a sap I was.
side. That scummy, crummy, dummy, hubby of mine. Yeah!
You double-crosser! You said you'd stick! You disloyal husband! You want to know what really happened? I shot him. Put that down in your book, palsy. And you want to know why? He was trying to walk out on me.
That's a pretty cold-blooded murder, Mrs. Hart. They're liable to hang you for that one.
Hang me.
Not so tough anymore now, are you?
Amos, did you hear what he said? Oh, Hail Mary, full of grace.
And now, the 6 Mary murderesses of the Cook County Jail in their rendition of the Cell Block Tango.
Cicero.
Lipschitz. 6, squish.
Cicero.
Lipschitz. 6,
go to work, he'd come home, I'd mix him a drink, he'd have dinner. It was like heaven with 2.5 rooms. Until I found out. Single, he told me. Single by ass, not only was he married. Oh no, he has 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know. So that night, he comes home, I mix him a drink as usual. You know, some men just can't hold their arsenic.
He had it coming. He took the flowers in his pride, and then he used it, and he abused it. It was a murder, but not a crime.
Now, I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up chicken for dinner, minding my own business, and in storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. He'd been screwing the milkman. He was crazy, and he kept on screaming, "You were screwing the milkman!" And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times!
You'd have been there if you'd have seen it. I bet you would have done the same.
Yeah, but did you do it?
My sister Veronica and I, we had this double act. And my husband, Charlie, used to travel around with us. Now, for the last number in our act, we did 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Splits, spread eagles, backflips. Flip-flops, one right after the other. Now, one night, we're up in Cicero, up in a hotel room, having a few laughs, a drink, and we ran out of ice. So I went out to get some. I come back, open the door, there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. They had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming. They took the flower in its prime, and then they used it, and they abused it. Could you tell us that's not a crime?
I loved Alvin Lipschitz more than I could possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive,
the system called reciprocity. Got a little motto, always sees me through. When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. There's a lot of favors I'm prepared to do. You do one for mama, she'll do one for you. They say that life is tit for tat, and that's the way I live. So I deserve a lot of tat for what I've got to give. Don't you know that this hand washes that one too? When you're good to mama, mama's good to you.
Look at this, Mama. The Tribune calls me Crime of the Year. And the news says, not in memory to be recalled so fiendish and horrible a double homicide.
Ah, baby, you can't buy that kind of publicity. You took care of Mama, and Mama took care of you. I talked to Flynn. He set your trial date for March the 5th. March 7th, you'll be acquitted, and March 8th, do you know what Mama's gonna do for you? She's gonna start you on a vaudeville tour.
I've been on a lot of vaudeville tours. What kind of dough are we talking about?
Well, I've been talking to my boys at William Morris, and due to your recent sensational activities, I can get you $2,500.
$2,500? Most me and Veronica ever made was $350.
Well, that was before Cicero, before Billy Flynn, and before Mama.
Mama, I've always wanted to play Big Jim Cosmos. Could you get me that?
Big Jim's? Well, that's another story. That might take another phone call.
And how much would that phone call cost?
Oh, well, you know how I feel about you. You're like family. I'll do it for $50.
$50 for a phone call? You must get a lot of wrong numbers, Mama.
If you want my gravy, pepper my ragu, spice it up for Mama, she'll get hot for you. So, what's the one conclusion I can bring this number to? When you're good to Mama, Mama's good to you.
Hey, you! Get out of my
Who
chair.
the hell do you think you are?
Roxy, this here is Velma Kelly.
Velma Kelly? The Velma Kelly? Oh gosh, I read about you in the papers all the time. Miss Kelly, could I ask you something?
What?
The Assistant District Attorney Harrison said what I done is a hanging case, and he's prepared to ask the maximum penalty. I sure would appreciate some advice.
Look, I don't give no advice. I don't take no advice. You're a perfect stranger to me. Let's keep it that way.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Roxy, relax. In this town, murder is a form of entertainment. Besides, in 47 years, Cook County ain't never hung a woman yet. So, it's 47-1, they won't hang you.
There's always a first.
Tell me, Roxy, what do you figure on using for grounds? What are you gonna tell the jury?
Well, I guess I'll just tell them the truth.
Telling a jury the truth, that's really stupid.
Well, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what am I gonna do?
You're talking to the wrong people.
You see, dearie, it's this way. Murder is like divorce. The reason don't count, it's the grounds. Temporary insanity, self-defense.
Yeah, so what's your grounds?
My grounds are that I didn't do it.
So who did?
Well, I'm sure I don't know. I passed out completely. Only I'm sure that I didn't do it. I have the tenderest heart in the world, now don't I, Mama?
You bet your ass you have, Velma.
So that's Velma Kelly.
Ain't she something? She wears nothing but black narcissus perfume and never makes her own bed. I'd take care of that for her.
You make her bed?
Well, not exactly. You see, she pays me $5 a week, and then I give the Hungarian 50 cents, and she doesn't. Hey, Katalin Hanyak, Sarah Tamha Mega Schmerned, Roxy Hart Ott.
No, you.
That's all she ever says. Anyways, you know who's defending Velma, don't you?
Who?
Mr. Billy Flynn, best criminal lawyer in all Chicago. That's him.
How do you get Billy Flynn?
Well, first you give me $100 and then I make a phone call.
I see, and how much does he get?
$5,000.
$5,000!
I'd be happy to make the phone call for you, dearie.
$5,000? Where the hell am I going to get $5,000?
Ladies and gentlemen, a tap dance.
Oh, Amos, I knew you'd come. I've been sinful, but I want to make it up to you for what I've done. And I can, just as soon as I get out of here. And I will, too. You see, there's this lawyer, and he costs $5,000.
Roxy, I'm tired of your fancy footwork. The answer is no.
I know I've lied to you. I know I've cheated on you. I've even stolen money from your pants pockets where you were sleeping.
You did?
But I never stopped loving you. Not my Amos. So manly, so attractive, so... I'm embarrassed. So sexy.
But $5,000
It's my goddamn hour of need.
Well, okay. I'll get it for you, Roxy. I'll get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the silver-tongued prince of the courtroom, the one, the only, Mr. Billy Flynn.
Amos.
Right. Did you bring the rest of the $5,000?
Well, here's 500 on my insurance, and 300 I borrowed from the guys down at the garage, and 700 out of the building and loan fund.
That's 2,000.
And that's all I've got so far.
Oh, what about her father?
I phoned him yesterday. He told me he'll probably be able to raise some money later.
You're a liar. I spoke to her father myself. Do you know what he told me? That his daughter went to hell 10 years ago and she could stay there forever before he spent a cent to get her out.
I'll pay you $20 a week on my salary. I'll give you notes with interest. Double, triple, till every cent is paid.
You know, that's touching. But I've got a motto. And that motto is this: play square, dead square. Now, when you came to me yesterday, I didn't ask you, was she guilty? I didn't ask you, was she innocent? No foolish questions like that. Now, did I? No. All I asked was, have you got $5,000? And you said yes, but you haven't got $5,000. So I figure you're a dirty liar.
I'm sorry, Mr. Flynn.
But I took her case and I'll keep it because I play square. Now, here's what we're gonna do. By tomorrow morning, we'll have her name on every front page as the hottest little jazz slayer since Belle McKelly. Then we announce we're gonna hold an auction to raise money in her defense. They'll buy anything she's ever touched. Shoes, dresses, underwear. Plus, we tell them that if by due process of the law she gets hanged, that stuff triples in values. I'll give you 20% of everything we make over $5,000, and that's what I call playing square.
I don't know, Mr. Flynn.
You see, it's like this. I either get the entire $5,000, or you'll rot in jail before I bring you to trial. Now look, in a few minutes we're gonna have a big press conference here. There will be a whole bunch of photographers and reporters, and that sob sister from the Evening Star is coming. I don't figure we'll have too much trouble with her. She'll swallow hook, line, and sinker, because that's what she wants. Her name's Mary Sunshine.
When I was a tiny tot of maybe 2 or 3, I can still remember what my mother said to me. Place rose-colored glasses on your nose, and you will see the robins, not the crows. For in this tense and tangled web our weary lives may weave, you're so much better off if you believe that there's a little bit of good in everyone, you'll ever know. Yes, there's a little bit of good in everyone, though many times it doesn't show. It only takes the taking time with one another, for under every mean veneer is someone warm and dear. Keep looking for that bit of good in everyone. The ones we call bad are never all bad, so try to find that little bit of good.
Mary Sunshine's gonna interview me? Holy crap!
Hey, pipe it down on the square. From now on in, you say nothing rougher than, oh dear. Get it? Now look, the first thing we gotta do is go after sympathy of the press. They're not all pushovers like Mary Sunshine. Chicago, it's a tough town. It's gotten so tough that they shoot the girls right out from under you. But if there's one thing that they can never resist, that is a reformed sinner. So I've decided to rewrite the story of your life, from convent to jail. Get this. A beautiful southern home. Every luxury and refinement. Parents dead. Educated at the Sacred Heart. Fortune swept away. A runaway marriage. A lovely, innocent girl bewildered by what's happened. Young, full of life, lonely. You were caught up by the mad whirl of the great city. The jazz, cabaret, liquor. No. You were drawn like a moth to the flame, and now the mad world has ceased, a butterfly crushed on the wheel. You have sinned, and you are sorry.
That's beautiful.
Now, when they ask you why you killed him, all you can remember is a fearful quarrel and that he threatened to kill you. You can still see him coming towards you with that awful look in his eyes. And get this, you both reach for the gun. That's your grounds, self-defense.
Mr. Flynn, the reporters are here.
Let him in, Butch. Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Sunshine, you all know my client, Miss Roxy Hart.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so flattered that you all came to see little old me. I guess you want to figure why I shot the bastard.
Sit down, dummy.
Mr. Billy Flynn sings the press conference rag. Notice how his mouth never moves? Almost.
Where'd you come from?
Mississippi.
And your parents?
Very wealthy.
Where are they now?
6 feet under.
But she was granted one more shot.
The convent of the Sacred Heart.
When'd you get here?
1920.
How old were you?
Don't remember.
Then what happened?
I met Amos, and he sold my heart away, convinced me to love one day.
A convent girl? A runaway marriage? Oh, it's too terrible. You poor, poor dear.
Who's Fred Casely?
My ex-boyfriend.
Why'd you shoot him?
I was leaving.
Was he angry?
Like a madman. Still I said, Fred, move along.
She knew that she was doing wrong.
Then describe it.
He came towards me
With a pistol.
from my bureau.
Did you fight him?
Like a tiger.
He had strength that she had none.
And yeah, we both reached for the gun. Oh yes, we both, oh yes, we both, yes, we both reached for the gun, the gun, oh yes, we both reached for the gun, for the gun. Understandable, yes, it's perfectly understandable, comprehensible, not a bit reprehensible, it's so defensible.
How you feeling?
Very frightened.
Are you sorry?
Are you kidding?
What's your statement?
All I say is, don't let you jump the track. I give my life to bring him back. Stay away from jazz and liquor. And the men who play the fun. That's the thought that came upon me when we both reached for the gun.
Understandable.
Yes, it's perfectly understandable, comprehensible, not a bit
this young jazz slayer?
Roxy sobs. I'd give anything to bring him back.
Jazz and liquor, Roxy doubtful. You got that, Charlie? Right.
You want to know something? I always wanted my name in the paper. Before Amos, I used to date this well-to-do, ugly bootlegger. He used to like to take me out, dress me up, and show me off. Once it said in the paper, Gangland's Al Capelli seen at Chez Vito, cute, blonde Corrine. That was me. I clipped it out and saved it. Now look. Roxy Rock Chicago! I'm gonna tell you the truth. Not that the truth really matters, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. See, the thing is, I am older than I ever intended to be. All my life, I wanted to be a dancer in vaudeville. Oh yeah, have my own act. But no. No. It was one big world full of no. Life. Then Amos came along. Sweet, safe Amos who never says no. You know, some guys are like mirrors, and when I catch myself in Amos's face, I'm always a kid. You could love a guy like that. Anyways, I gave up on the whole vaudeville idea because I figured after all these years, opportunity sort of just passed you by. Oh, but it ain't. Oh, no, but it ain't. See, if this Flynn guy gets me off, and with all this publicity, I could still get into vaudeville. I could still have my own act. Now, got me a world full of yes! The name on everybody's lips is gonna be Roxy. The lady raking in the chips is gonna be Roxy. I'm gonna be a celebrity, that means somebody everyone knows. They're gonna recognize my eyes, my hair, my teeth, my legs, my nose. From just some dumb mechanic's wife, I'm gonna be Roxy, who says that murder's not an art, and who, in case she doesn't pay, can say she started with a bang. Roxy Hart. I'm gonna have a swell act too. Yeah, I'll get me a boy to work with. Oh, hell, I'll get 2 boys. It'll frame me better. No, think big, Roxy. Think big. I'm gonna get me a whole bunch of boys. The name on everybody's lips is gonna be Roxy. The lady raking in the chips is gonna be Roxy. She's gonna be a celebrity. That means somebody everyone knows. They're gonna recognize
know I'm not a jealous person. But every time I see that tomato's name on the front page, it drives me nuts. Baby, I got some bad news.
What do you mean?
I mean the tour. It's canceled.
Canceled?
Well, your name hasn't been in the papers for a long time. I've been getting calls from the boys at William Morris all day. We don't want her. We've lost interest. She's washed up. She's a bum. Do you know how it hurts Mama to hear that about someone she cares for?
Oh, sure.
All you read about today is the Hart kid.
Hey, Mama. I've got an idea. Suppose I talk Hart into doing a sister act with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Velma Kelly in an act of desperation.
My sister and I had an act that couldn't flop. My sister and I were headed straight for the top. My sister and I earned a thou a week at least.
Oh, sure.
But my sister is now, unfortunately, deceased. I know. It's sad, of course, but a fact is still a fact. And now all that remains is the remains of a perfect double act. Roxy, did you know you are the exact same size as my sister? You would fit into her wardrobe perfectly. Why don't I show you some of the act, huh? Watch this. Now you've got to imagine with two people. It's swell with two people. First I drums. Then she saxophone. Then together. But I can't do it alone. Then she'd. Then I. Then we'd. But I can't do it alone. She'd say, what's your sister like? I'd say, men, yuck, yuck, yuck. She'd say, you're the cat's meow. Then we'd wow the crowd again when she'd go. I'd go. We'd go. Sideways. And those two big Johnnies fitted around, cheered the best attraction in town. They almost tore the balcony down. And we'd say, all right, boys, we're going home. But here's a few more parting shots. And this we did in perfect unison. Now you see me going through it. You can see there's nothing to it, but I simply cannot do it. Hey, boy, they sure got lousy floor shows in jails nowadays. I mean, there was a time when you could go and get a real... Okay, Roxy, I'll level with you.
Listen, what did Mama just tell you? It's me they want now, huh? Haven't you read the papers lately? I'm a star.
I'm a big star. Single.
Thanks.
Nothing personal, you understand.
Nothing personal. Nothing's ever personal. Like a deserted bride on her wedding night, all alone and shaking with fright, with her brand new hubby nowhere inside. I
sort of heiress. Her folks are into grapefruits, pineapples, bananas, something like that. Well, she's been playing house on the north side with some guy named Harry. One night, Kitty comes home. Harry's already in bed. Kitty goes to get changed, and when she returns, she finds something particularly odd.
Oh, Harry.
Are you going to believe what you see or what I tell you?
What I see?
Lakeshore Drive Massacre.
Berserk Billy, Bells, Bella. Duo in bed, both dead.
Gentlemen, please, my client will be happy to answer all of your questions. Ow! Will you stop biting? I'll get hydrophobia.
I'm not answering any more questions. Come on, dearie. I'm gonna show you your suite. You're gonna love it. Wait! Do you know who my father is? Who? Well, he owns all of Hawaii. Let go of me, you son of a flag!
Step right in here and she will answer all of your questions, and afterwards I'll be happy to give you an interview myself.
Mr. Flynn, Mr. Flynn.
Hey, Trixie.
Trixie?
Yeah, I mean Velma. Roxy, yes! Boy, what a hellion, and a socialite too. The girl's mother owns all the pineapples in Hawaii.
What do I care about pineapples? Did you get my trial date?
Take it easy, kid. I'll get to it.
Mr. Flynn, there's a couple things I'd like to discuss about my trial as well.
Oh, hi, Velma. First things first. Honey, Miss Sunshine. Can I call you Mary? The girl's from Old Pineapple Money. It's a gripping story, really.
Pineapples? I got a feeling you're in trouble, Roxy. Socialite. You lose again, Velma. There's only one person who can help you now, Roxy. There's only one person you can count on now, Velma.
And now, Miss Roxy Hart and Miss Velma Kelly, in an act of unrelenting determination and unmitigated ego.
One thing I know, and I've always known, is I am my own best friend. Baby's alive, but baby's
gonna go in the
I get stuck. Never mind, I get stuck. I'm not speaking.
always distracted from the arranged marriage.
really has shitty service. Yeah, especially Ivan Roy. So oh, because I have a bigger. Oh, they were coming in different. Oh, they're like, why? I work better for temperatures. How are you? But it's weird that they don't like me in the class. So like some of the people still have like these cakes and they walk in the door with little windows and they have to say ask the person. But not all of them. Oh, that's cool. So like a balcony? Oh, that's cool. Very much. I've never done it. Because I graduated at I did. Yeah. And I went to Cheddary right before it so-called burned down. And they built a new one. So I went to the original Cheddary. Yeah. I went to, oh God, I'm trying to think. I think Wellington. Yeah. Yeah. Old Wellington. Yeah, at the pit. Which I didn't know. I thought that was yeah. Yeah, it's been so these last every time. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah. So you get nothing. She's like, I just want to go to sleep in. Like even this morning, I got her a pen. She was like, so you know, kind of like when you go to the spa day, you're like all pumped up, kind of, and then when you start driving home, you're like almost exhausted. Like you lose that rush, and it just hits you. So it's kind of like that. You do like a ton of energy, and then you're like, all right, I'm I used to jam when I was all the way through high school, and then I tried to do it again, like after I had Kendra, and I was like, yes, like I did a recital, it's like as soon as the curtain opened, I just froze, and I could not walk, like I walked all the way through. Oh my god. Yeah, but I feel like if you do it all the time. Yeah.
That's bad.
Oh, definitely. Then you're not like 5 minutes. Like, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Definitely done.
Say hi. I didn't know you were here. I'm good. You got the little ham and shout out. I must have known you were in the house. I love
gentlemen of the press, leave the two of us alone so that we can rest.
The two of us?
Can you imagine? I mean, can you imagine? Could I have one last picture, please? Sure, anything for the press. Do you believe it? I mean, do you believe it? My dear little baby. My dear little baby. My sweet little baby. My sweet little baby. Look at my baby and me. Me and my baby and me. We're about as happy as babies can be. What if I find that I'm caught in a storm? I don't care, my baby's there and baby's bound to keep me warm. We're sticking together and ain't we got fun? So much together, you'll count us as one. Tell old man Worry to go climb a tree. I got my baby, my sweet little baby. Look at the baby and me.
I don't see how you could possibly delay the trial another second, Mr. Flynn. My readers wouldn't stand for it. The poor child to have her baby born in jail.
I can assure you she'll come to trial at the earliest possible moment, and you can quote me on that.
Hey everybody, I'm the father. I'm the father.
My baby and me. First we love a duo, now don't you agree? Why take your tone when there's nothing to hide? What I must feel is more than I can keep inside. I can assure you, it won't go away. Let me assure you, it grows every day. I was a one once, but now I'm a we. I got my baby, my dear little baby. Look at my baby and me.
I think it's sweet. It's the first time we've ever had one of the girls in a family wedding.
I've got it, and it's brilliant. I mean, you get Amos to divorce you, then all of the sympathy will go to you and not him. You'll be the poor little deserted mother-to-be, and that crumb is running out on you.
That's my kid. That's my kid.
My baby, say no more love to this if you're weak. Nothing can stop us, so nobody try.
Baby's rough and full of stuff, and incidentally so, but I get out of our way close and give us a brew. Watch how we bubble and blossom and bloom. My rose of prison, we got the key. Me and my baby, my dear little baby, my sweet little baby, my sweet little baby, my dark little baby, my soft little baby, my dear little baby, my old little baby.
Look at my baby.
I'm the father. Papa. Dada. Did you hear me? Did you? No, you didn't hear me. That's the story of my life. Nobody ever listens to me. Have you noticed that? Am I making it up? Nobody even knows I'm around. Nobody. Ever. Not even my parents noticed me. One day, I went to school, and when I came home, they'd moved.
If someone stood up in a crowd and raised his voice up way out loud and waved his arm and shook his leg, you'd notice him. If someone in the movie show yelled, "Fire in the second row! This whole place is a powder keg!" You notice him. And even without clucking like a hen, everyone gets noticed now and then. Unless, of course, that personage should be invisible, inconsequential, me. Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. I tell ya, Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Andy.
Amos. My name is Amos.
Who said it wasn't? It's the kid's name I'm thinking about.
What kid?
Roxy's kid. You know when she's due? Early fall? September. Can you count? September? That means you couldn't possibly be the father. But I want you to pass out those cigars anyway. I don't want you to care when people laugh.
Laugh? Why would they laugh?
Because they can count. Can you count? Early fall? Here's a copy of Roxy's first statement. It says she hasn't copulated with you 4 months prior to the incident.
That's right. We had done no copulating for 4 months. Early fall? Wait a minute.
But I want you to forget all of that. My client needs your support.
Well, that don't figure out right. I couldn't be the father.
Divorce her? Is that what you said? My God, man, you would divorce her over a small thing like that. Now, would you?
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll divorce her. She probably won't even notice.
Are you still here, Ed? I thought you'd gone.
Yeah, I'm still here, I think. Should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. I tell ya, Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane. Right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. Never even know I'm there. Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Hello, ladies. Hey, Diesel, get Roxy for me, will you?
Billy, am I glad to see you. Look, March 5th is only a few weeks away, and I've been making plans. Look, for the trial, silver shoes with rhinestone buckles.
Look, kid, your child date's been set back.
Oh, no.
Oh, less than a month. I had to, sweetie.
And who got my date if I didn't know? Roxy Hart?
Hey, there's a lot of pressure on me. She's having a baby.
Yeah, tell me about it. Listen, I figure if I'm sensational in court, I could really get things moving again. I've been thinking a lot about my trial. Could I show you what I thought I might do on the stand?
Go ahead.
Hit it! When I first get on the stand, I thought I'd take a peek at the jury. And then I'd cross my legs like this. And Velma takes the stand. Then, when Harrison cross-examines me, I thought I'd give him this. And then if he yells, I thought I'd tremble and say, "Oh, no, please stop!" And Velma takes the stand. Look at little Belle, see her, give up hell. Ain't she doing grand? Running around on her hand. Then I thought I'd let it all be too much for me, like real dramatic. Then I think I'd get real thirsty and I'd say, "Please, someone, can I have a glass of water? Please, anyone." Velma takes the stand. See that, Kelly girl, make that jury girl. When she turns it on, now get close, on and on. Then I thought I'd cry. Buckets. Only I don't have my handkerchief. And that's when I asked you for yours. I really like that part, don't you? Then I get up and I try to walk. Only I'm too weak. So I slump, and I slump, and I slump, until finally I faint. Is that really what you're going to do on the witness stand? Yeah, I thought so. Could I offer you just the teeniest bit of criticism? Okay, it stinks.
I'll talk to you later.
I guess I'll go now, but not quietly. May I have my exit music, please?
I've been waiting for you for 10 minutes. Don't do that again. Okay, I got Amos filed for divorce.
Yeah, so now what?
So now I can get him on the stand and get him to admit that he made a terrible mistake because he still loves you, and of course you still love him. And the jury will be falling all over themselves to play Cupid and get back together. Smart, huh?
Smart, huh?
And another thing.
And another thing.
When Amos is on the stand, I want you to be knitting a baby garment.
I don't know how to knit.
Then learn.
Listen, I am sick of everyone treating me like I'm some dumb common criminal.
But you are some dumb common.
That's better than being a greasy lawyer who's out for all he can steal.
Oh, maybe you could appear in court without me too, huh?
Maybe I could. Just read the papers, Palsy. They love me.
You're a phony celebrity kid. In a couple of weeks, nobody will even know who you are. That's Chicago.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your pleasure and your entertainment, we present the one, the only, Katalin Hanyak and her famous Hungarian road trick.
After 47 years, a Cook County precedent has been shattered. Katalin Hanyak was hanged tonight for the brutal axe murder of her husband. The Hungarian woman's last words were, "Not guilty."
I'm sorry, Billy. I'll do anything you say.
Now, we're clear what you're doing on the stand.
I've been up all night rehearsing.
Are you ready?
Billy, I'm scared.
Roxy, you got nothing to worry about. It's all a circus, kid. A three-ring circus. These trials, the whole world, all show business. And kid, you're working with a star. The biggest.
just disgusting. Razzle dazzle on, and they'll never catch wise. Give on the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle on. Give on the show that's so splendiferous, row after row will grow vociferous. Give on the old flip flap lovers, full and fracture on. How can they hear the truth above the just a bagel, razzle dazzle up, and they'll beg you for more. Though you are stiffer than a burner, they'll let you get away with murder. Razzle dazzle on, and you've got a romance. Give on the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle. Give on the show that's unassailable, then wait a year till you're available. Give on the old double whammy, days and days. Go on the first race of the third you are. Long as you keep away on balance, how can they spot you got no talents? Razzle dazzle on, razzle dazzle on, and the lady was Ladies and gentlemen, we present justice.
The state of Illinois versus Roxy Hart for the murder of Fred Casely. Thank you. The state calls Mr. Amos Hart.
Blah, 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 blah. Truth, truth, truth. So help you God.
I certainly do.
Question by Sergeant Fogarty. What happened next? Next question, answered by Roxy Hart. I shot him because he was walking out on me. Bill Allen. Signed, Roxy Hart. Do you recognize the signature?
Yes, sir. It's the signature of the lady who used to be my wife.
Exactly. Take the witness.
Well, hello, Amos.
Amos! That's right, Mr. Flynn. Amos!
Amos, you are at present obtaining divorce from the defendant. Any reason?
I'll say. The newspaper said she was expecting a little stranger.
Well, that's hardly grounds for divorce, is it?
A little too much of a stranger.
Oh, by that you mean you doubted the paternity of the child.
Well, sure.
Did you even bother to ask if you were the father?
No, sir, but you
just jump to conclusions. You call that playing square? If Roxy Hart swore that you're the father of her child, which she does.
She does.
I do.
She does. Step down, Daddy.
The defense calls Roxy Hart.
Roxy Hart to the stand.
Blah, 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 blah. Truth, truth, truth. So help you God.
I do.
Oh. What's your name? Roxy, I hear a statement in which you admit having had illicit relations with deceased Fred Casely. Is this statement true or false?
I'm afraid that's true.
Yet you were married, Miss Hart.
I know. And I don't think I would have gone with him if Mr. Hart and I had a quarrel that very morning.
Quarrel? About what?
Oh, Amos, I don't want to work in that cheap Southside nightclub.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't like you working those long hours at the garage either.
Sure, sure.
Oh, Amos, I want a real home and a child.
Ha! Fat chance.
So you drifted into this illicit relationship with Fred Casely because you were unhappy at home.
Most unhappy.
Yet you do respect the sacredness of the marriage.
Oh, yes, sir.
Then why didn't you stop this affair with Casely?
I tried to, but Mr. Casely, he'd plead and he'd say,
I can't live without you. I can't live without you. I can't live without you.
Roxy Hart, this state has accused you of the murder of Fred Casely. Are you guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty. Not guilty. Oh, I killed him, yes, but I'm not a criminal.
Roxy Hart, can you recall the night of February 14th?
Yes, sir.
Tell the jury in your own way the happenings of that night.
Well, I was coming home from work at about 2 a.m., and I'd stopped in at an all-night grocery store to get baking powder to make cupcakes for my Amos. Oh, Amos just loved my cupcakes. And then I went straight home, and I was getting ready for bed when suddenly the doorbell rang. Ding dong! Now, I thought it was my girlfriend Gloria, so I slipped into my kimono and I went to the door.
And who was there?
Fred Casely!
And what did he say, Roxy?
That note you wrote me, telling me it was all over. Why did you write it?
Because I have seen the error of my ways.
And what did you say?
I said, go away!
Beat it, buddy!
I tried to close the door, but he forced his way in. I ran to the bedroom, but he followed me. Please, no good will come of this, and besides, I love my husband.
So, you told him that you loved your husband, and what did he say to that?
It doesn't matter. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine.
No, Roxy, you must tell the jury everything. They have a right to know.
Okay. Amos and me are going to have a baby.
And what did he say?
I'll kill you before I see you with another man's child.
Oh, what happened next?
In his passion, he ripped off my kimono and threw me across the room. Mr. Hart's revolver was laying there between us. He grabbed for the gun. I knocked it from his hand. He whirled me aside. And then, we both reached for the gun. But I got it first.
Hooray!
Then, he came toward me with that funny look in his eyes.
I mean to kill you!
Did you think he meant to kill you?
Oh, yes, sir!
So it was his life or yours?
And not just mine. So, I closed my eyes, and I shot.
Roxy! Roxy, please!
In defense of your life!
To save my husband's unborn child.
throughout this whole ordeal has been truly extraordinary.
I bet it has.
Seated next to her attorney, Mr. Billy Flynn, she weeps, but she fishes in her handbag, and she cannot find her handkerchief.
Handkerchief?
Finally, Mr. Flynn hands her one.
That's my bitch.
I want to hear. Miss Hart, her usual gracious self, thanks the bailiff, and he smiles at her. She looks simply radiant in her elegant blue lace dress and stylish silver shoes.
With rhinestone buckles?
With rhinestone buckles.
Mama! Don't break my radio! But those were my shoes and she stole them. You shouldn't have left them laying around. First, she sues my lawyer, my trial date, my publicity, and now my shoes. Well, what do you expect? She's a lowbrow. The whole world's gone lowbrow. Things ain't what they used to be. They sure ain't. It's all done.
Whatever happened to fair dealing and pure ethics and nice manners? Why is it everyone now is a pain in the ass? Whatever happened to class?
Class. Whatever happened to please, may I? And yes, thank you, and how charming. Now every son of a bitch is a snake in the grass. Whatever happened to class? Class. There ain't no gentleman to open up the doors. There ain't no ladies now, there's only pigs and whores. And even kids will knock it out so they can pass. Nobody's got no class. Whatever happened to old values and fine morals and good breeding? Now no one even says oops when they're passing their gas. Whatever happened to class? Class. There ain't no gentleman that's fit for any use. And any girl that touch your privates for a deuce. And even kids will kick your shins and give you sass. Nobody's got no class.
All you read about today is rape and theft.
Jesus Christ, ain't there no decency left? Nobody's got no class. Everybody you watch
He's got his brains in his crotch.
Holy crap, what a shame.
What a shame.
What became of
Ladies and gentlemen, the final day of the trial of Roxy Hart has arrived. A hush has fallen over the courtroom as Mr. Billy Flynn prepares his summation to the jury. The next voice you will hear will be that of Mr. Flynn, champion of the downtrodden.
Ladies and gentlemen, you and I have never killed. We can't know the agony, the hell that Roxy Hart has lived through. This drunken beast, Fred Casey, has forced his way into her home, forced liquor upon her, physically abused her, and threatened her life. At that moment, motherly love and deep concern for her neighbors stirred within her. She shot him. We don't deny that. But she has prayed to God for forgiveness for what she has done. Yes, you may take her life, but it won't bring Casey back. Look closely at that frail figure. My God, hasn't she been punished enough? We can't give her happiness, but we can give her a second chance. The defense rests.
Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Will the defendant please rise? And what is your verdict?
We find that the
You should see what's going on out there. There was this divorce action where this babe shot her husband.
his mother and the defense attorney. There is blood all over the walls. It's terrible, but what a story.
I'm Roxy Hart! Don't you want my picture? What the hell happened?
You were found not guilty, that's what
Who
happened.
cares about that?
I saved your life.
Reporters, the publicity, I was counting on that.
You know, your gratitude is overwhelming, but forget it. I'm only in it for the money anyway.
Yeah, you get $5,000 and I wind up with nothing.
You're a free woman, Roxy Hart, and God save Illinois! My exit music, please.
All I care about is
Roxy,
What do you want?
I'd like you to come home. You said you still wanted me. I still love you. And the baby, our baby.
Baby? There ain't no baby.
There ain't no baby.
That's right.
Roxy, I still love you.
They didn't even want my picture. I don't understand that. They didn't even want my picture.
My exit music, please. Okay.
All gone. It's good. Isn't it grand? Isn't it great? Isn't it swell? Isn't it fun? Isn't it nowadays? There's men everywhere, jazz everywhere, booze everywhere, life everywhere, joy everywhere. Nowadays, you can like the life you're living. You can live the life you like. You can even marry Harry, but mess around with Ike, and that's good. Isn't it grand? Isn't it great? Isn't it swell?
Ladies and gentlemen, the McVickers Theater, Chicago's finest home of family entertainment, is proud to announce the first time anywhere there's been an act of this nature. Not only one little lady, but two. You've read about them in the papers now. Here they are, Chicago's own killer dillers, those two scintillating sinners, Roxy Hart and Velma Kelly.
the life you're living. You can live the life you like. You can even marry Harry, but mess around with Ike, and that's good. Isn't it
encouragement that helps see us through our terrible ordeal. You know, a lot of people have lost faith in America and for what America stands for. But we are living proof of what a wonderful country this is. So we'd just like to say thank you. And God bless you all. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless you all. Thank you. Good night. Good night. Stop. Could we get all the seniors involved in the production up, please?
Backstage, on stage.
Let's give them a countdown. 3,